Do you remember the film Good Will Hunting? If you haven't seen it, let me take you on a journey through this captivating story of a young genius named Will. On the outside, he appears to have it all, brilliance and charm. But inside, his life is a storm of anger, fights, and self-sabotage. No matter how many opportunities come his way, he finds a way to mess things up. But why? It's not due to a lack of skill. The real issue lies buried deep within him. In one powerful scene, Will sits across from his therapist, Sean. Initially, he resists vulnerability, but then Sean says something simple. "It's not your fault." Will brushes it off at first, but Sean repeats it over and over. Slowly, those words begin to crack Will's defenses, allowing years of pain and anger to come flooding out. This moment illustrates a key concept in psychoanalysis. Much of our behavior is driven by the unconscious mind. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, believed that beneath our conscious thoughts lies a realm of unresolved conflicts, fears, and desires. These hidden forces often shape our actions without us even realizing it. Will's anger and self-sabotage aren't just flaws. They are defense mechanisms protecting him from confronting deeper emotional wounds. His sharp wit and tough exterior keep people at a distance, preventing them from seeing his vulnerable side. This is a classic example of repression. We push down painful emotions because they're too difficult to face. But just because we repress these feelings doesn't mean they disappear. They continue to influence our actions in self-destructive ways. Now let's step out of the movie for a moment. Will's story might seem extreme, but many of us react in ways that don't quite make sense. How often do you push people away when they get too close, or sabotage your own success just as things start to go well? These behaviors often stem from unresolved issues in our past. Just like Will, we all have our own defense mechanisms. We build walls to protect ourselves from old hurts, even if those walls keep us from living the lives we truly want. Until we're willing to dig beneath the surface, we might never understand why we're stuck in the same cycles. Will's journey doesn't end when he breaks down in Sean's office. That's just the beginning. Once he starts to face the emotions he's been avoiding, he takes steps toward change. He opens up to others, takes responsibility for his future, and allows himself to be vulnerable. It's not easy, but it's the first time he feels free from the chains of his past. This is what psychoanalysis offers, a path to uncovering and confronting the hidden forces shaping our lives. By bringing those buried emotions to the surface, we give ourselves a chance to break free from old patterns and grow into the person we're meant to be. So, what can we take away from Will's story? The things holding us back aren't always obvious. They're hidden in the corners of our minds, influencing everything we do. Until we face them, really face them, we might never reach our full potential. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever felt stuck in a similar way? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's start a conversation.